What's going on, you multi-level marketing scamming Crusaders? You know, our favorite YouTuber and favorite weight loss channel, Amberlynn Reid, has been involved in quite a number of MLMs, I would say, over her lengthy tenure on YouTube. But by far my favorite has to be the Optivia Optavia. It's Octavia. It has to be the period when she was doing Octavia. To me, that's some of the best content our girl has put out. Watching her like struggle just to eat this diet for like 3 or 4 days is like truly iconic and one of my favorite parts of the Amberverse. So today I'm going to cover a compilation made by another Amber compilation channel, slashRgirl. They're pretty prominent in terms of Amberlynn Reid compilations. Got a lot of content. Highly recommend them. I'll put the link to this video as well as a link to their channel in the description below, so highly recommend you check them out. But yeah, this compilation covers Amber's whole journey on Optivia. Oh my god, dude, it's gonna mess me up. I can't. She says it wrong so much that like I freaking searched it wrong. I searched Optivia with an I, even though it's Octavia, but she just says it wrong the entire time, and I can't. It's like embedded into my brain now. But anyway, we're gonna check out this compilation, and you know, I'm just gonna react to it. We'll have a good time. It should be fun. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna enjoy it. Before we get started, of course, feel free to check out my Instagram at Crusader_actual to keep up to date with all things Crusader actual related. And also a special thanks to my noble knights. Listed right here, we got Jennifer Carl, Smallest Dab, Lilith, B. Rivers, Bandit, Penny Royalties, Hani, and Elizabeth W. So thank you all for your continued support. Please consider becoming a noble knight yourself. It's only $2.99, that's US dollars. And get access to emojis and badges since I premiere all my videos. So you get to interact and chat with everyone and myself, show off your emojis and all that cool stuff. And one final note, guys, I'm pretty sure by the time this video premieres, we'll be at 2,000 subscribers. Just want to remind everyone to save the date. It's on my Instagram, but on August 26th, which is a Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be doing a 2,000 subscriber special live stream, similar to my 1,000 one, but this time we're going to cook one of Amber's world famous chilies. It's going to be a good time. I'm probably not going to survive the experience, but hopefully all of you will at least have a good time. So anyway, all that being said, let's get into this compilation. So just a heads up, if you don't know what Octavia is, it's essentially like a diet that was released as a subsidiary company of like the parent company, Medifast, which they got into a lot of hot water in 2012, where they were charged with civil penalties for making unsupported claims about their like 5-in-1 diet or whatever they call it. I'll post a little blurb right here so you can read about it, so you see where I'm getting my information. But yeah, so it was essentially a bunch of false advertising, and it led to a class action lawsuit, as it says here, which left the Medifast company paying $3.7 million settlement over misleading ads. So after like all that, then I guess they created the subsidiary company Optavia, which again, we'll get into in a little bit, but it's essentially a multi-level marketing scheme, right? I'll talk a little bit more about that later, but let's check in with Amber. Let's see what she's got her all excited.
I'm freaking out. I'm so excited, you guys. I haven't been this pumped and this amped, this excited and anxious in a very long time.
Which she does this every time. Every time she starts a new diet. It's always like this. Always like this.
So, you guys ready for it? There is a program called Optavia.
And this is the only time she says it like correctly, is in like in this video.
That thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people do. So this is not, none of these people that I am telling you right now are any of the people who messaged me about this. So I don't want people to start
Thank God,
going harassing people. But I just want to give you guys
But she's gonna give their names anyway for people to harass.
Examples, so you guys can go look of people who are doing the program Octavia, and then I'm just going to explain it a little bit, just a little. Also very nervous. So on
Of course she's nervous. Of course,
Instagram, you can follow Transforming Noelle. Her highest weight was 414 pounds, and her current weight is 180. Take a minute, let that absorb. Amazing.
Yeah, because she probably, well, for one, the way Octavia works is you're putting yourself in a severe calorie deficit. So it's cool for like if you're trying to lose weight fast and quick, but it's not sustainable whatsoever. And also, just like, by the way, our girl's like, she's like 550 pounds here, I believe.
I know, and she has done it from this program. I'm sure a lot of people know who this is, but Miss Itty Britty, she has lost 336 pounds
I love that she
on
says
this
their
program.
names.
She has lost 336 pounds. She's proud. Proud.
Oh my god, shut the up, dude.
Pounds. That is a lot of weight, you guys. And it took her 2 years. What? On YouTube, there's a girl called Mallory in the Making. I watched like all of her videos. I was doing so much research, and she was one of the people that I was just...
She always says this too before she does anything. She's like, guys, I believe me. I did a ton of research, believe me. I've done the best research, more research than anyone else, believe me. And then like, it's just, she read like an article about it.
It's like, oh my God, tell me everything. She has lost almost 100 pounds, and I think it's been like less than a year. What? Another YouTuber, John Spencer, he has lost about like 140. It took him a year.
If she only ate like 2,000 to 2,400 calories a day for a year, if she just stuck with it for a year and didn't suffer like these people probably suffered in Octavia, she'd probably lose that much weight.
A year? How? Like, that's incredible. So I'm not gonna say the name of my health coach, but she has lost over 200 pounds by doing this program. Optivia is a program where they send you fuelings, is what they call them. They're like fuels to fuel your body. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to this.
It's so stupid, dude. Yeah, they send you food. Okay, cool, it's food. Fuelings is such a stupid word to put on just like food. I guess they're trying to like psychologically like disassociate. I don't know, because like people that do this, I believe, are really overweight, probably obese, have like a, oh God, I don't like saying this, but a bad relationship with food. So I think they try to like psychologically remove food out of it. So I don't know. I'm gonna
be doing the 5-in-1 plan. So what that means is I'm gonna be eating 6 times a day. It's gonna be all very, very, very small portions. 5-in-1 means I'm gonna eat 5 of their fuels a day, and the other meal is called the lean and green, which means I eat 7 ounces of a lean meat, and then I have, I think it was 3 servings of a green, like a vegetable. I'm probably gonna choose like broccoli, cauliflower, green beans, and things like that. Things that aren't starchy, because y'all, so many people wanted me to do this. It is very, very like, it's gonna be like a very low carb situation. It's really gonna help with portion control.
I mean, I don't think it's really low carb except that meal. I mean, because like Octavia is not keto by any means. Like there's plenty of like granola bars and like snack type things like chips and crisps or whatever you want to call them. No, it's interesting. The lean and green is like what I would eat during a peak week, or like a couple, like 2 or 3 weeks leading up to a bodybuilding competition where I'm like starting to slowly cut out carbs. It's just all like chicken and spinach.
Well, I'm not gonna have to think so hard, because that's why I fail. I think way too hard when it comes to losing weight and dieting, lifestyle changes. So I'm gonna be doing the 5-in-1 plan until I get close to goal. I know that sounds insane. I can't even imagine me ever being anywhere near goal. But once you get close to goal, you go off of the 5-in-1 and you go on the 4-in-2, which is 4 other fuels a day, but 2 lean and greens a day. They also tell you how many condiments a day you can use, how many healthy fats a day you should eat on your own, and stuff like that. It's all just there. It's telling you what to eat. It's all super, super simple foods, and it's
all processed foods too, by the way.
The very thing that I've been looking for, because I can't think of a single reason why I would fail on this.
Excuse me? I mean, I can think of a few right off the bat. The fact that you cannot handle, for one, not going out to eat and getting a takeout, like, so that's one that I can think of right off the bat. 2, you have zero ability to control portions on anything. So getting handed like a little protein shake and that's your only breakfast, like that's going to be hard for her to stomach, especially being used to eating the way that she eats to get to the weight that she's at.
So I actually asked my health coach, who is so friggin' sweet. I am very grateful for this.
Have you ever noticed too when she talks about people that help her, and not saying this coach isn't a professional by any means, because when you sign up for Octavia, you can spend more money to become a coach and do one-on-one coaching and then like recruit other people, right? Because it's multi-level marketing. But you're not an actual coach. Like, whatever. Like, sorry, you're not. But the only way she talks about people and like will compliment them is just saying they're sweet. It's like, oh, they're very knowledgeable, like blah blah blah, they got this and this qualification, blah blah blah. It's like, no, they're very kind to me. Like, that's all Amber cares about. She just cares that you're nice to her.
I asked her, how much weight do you think I could lose in a year doing this program? She said 200 pounds. She said it's very possible for me to lose 200 pounds.
Which I agree with that, it would be. But for one, she'd have to commit to doing something for 365 days. We can barely get homegirl to commit to not eating fast food for 3 days, so there's that. Also, too, she's eating, like, just based on, like, the calories and all these fuelings and all that bullshit, like, eating 9 to 1,200 calories a day. So, yeah, for a year, you would lose that much weight at her weight.
What? I already have my order. It has been placed.
See, and this is just classic Amber, too. Like, it sounds good on paper, but she actually has to, like, put in the work, which she's, like, extremely adverse to doing.
It is a little pricey, but I feel like it's worth it because you're not buying as much food. You're not, like, going out to eat every meal. You're not, you know, going to the grocery store for every single meal in the day. I probably spend more on going out to eat and junk and binges. So each month, another box is gonna come my way, and I'm just like so excited for this. Have any of the tools yet, but these are just things that I have learned from hours and hours.
I mean, these boxes are probably stupid, like expensive. You're probably better going to a grocery store and buying food. Like, I'll put the prices right here and you can, you know, deem for yourself. I'm not going to get into in this video because the point of this video isn't for me to shit on Octavia. I'm a Sam's Club kind of guy, you know, so I feel like buying from there is way cheaper than doing any of this other shit.
And hours and hours and hours of research with Octavia.
Which means she looked at one article.
Yeah, they're Optivia.
It already
Something
begins.
like this isn't wrong. This company has won awards, and it's just, I'm excited.
Well, the parent company got sued, but yeah.
And people, I have gotten the question, am I getting paid? No. Because if you have done true research on this, then you would know that when people say that it's a pyramid scheme, you would know firsthand that those are all just assumptions and opinions.
Oh my god, so I'm gonna put up another thing right here so you can read through, but I'll read it through with you. So I did about as much research, put in about as much time doing research on this company, just like our girl did, and you would easily find how it could in fact be interpreted as a pyramid scheme, and why, based on my own opinion, that I believe it is in fact a pyramid scheme. So this article, right, it describes a pyramid scheme as a company that relies on people selling their product for a cut of the profit, and a chain of people getting profit shares is created, right? As a coach, like, you have all of these people below you, and then they all like buy into your shit. You get a cut of that because you're recruiting them, blah blah blah, right? And then you have people above you that are making money off of you and all these people, and it just keeps going up, right? Like a pyramid, right? Until the people at the tippity top, right, make a lot of the money, and then all the people below them like barely struggle to break even, depending on where you're at in that pyramid. So yep, kind of like what I said, the company will focus heavily on recruiting new people so they can make more money at the top. They get people in their circle by first starting them on a diet and then strongly encouraging them to become coaches. So Amber could in fact have become a coach. Oh my god, dude, that would be so fucking horrifying. And then in turn, like, sell more products, right? And then because this stuff is so expensive, right, people don't necessarily want to become coaches, as the article says here. But mainly they're chasing after getting a discount on the products. And also, like, saying you get a cut of the products that you sell, so that's more, you know, it incentivizes people to join, right? So at the time of this article, I don't know what year this article was. Okay, yeah, so this article was made in 2020. So maybe the prices have changed a little bit. So initial fee to become a team member, at least in 2020, is $199 US. And then that's already on top of like you ordering the products from them, right? Like your fuelings and all that shit, which is about $500 a month. And it's probably not that much food. Like, again, like I said, you're much cheaper just buying your own groceries.
It's not fact. And what I really like about this program is that every vitamin that you need is in the food for the full day. And they have probiotics
Oh my god, just just spouting out a bunch of nonsense that she was told to say.
And there's no artificial sweetener.
Artificial. So look at Amber. Okay, someone brought this up to me. I'm sorry, I don't remember who said it in the comments, but Amber's tell for her lying is she looks to the side, like either left or right, before she lies about shit. Or says shit that she's not certain about. Like, I'm convinced that that's her tell, because I just been paying attention to it now. And before she says some, like, crazy off-the-wall stuff, like, that's what she does.
There's flavors or anything like that. I'm eating how I do now. All the junk and just, it's constant junk. Fast food and candy and hot Cheetos. Like, that doesn't have vitamins in it. That doesn't have the things I need in my food on the daily. It just doesn't. But they're feelings, which that's what the food is called, is feeling.
She starts slowly calling them feelings.
And this is what I'm gonna try using to put my feelings in, because
she said feelings right there. She said it. She said it 100%.
They're just like these containers. I don't really know. Today is my first day on Optavia, and I am...
See, I told you, she's going to start saying it wrong, and it still messes me up to this day. I still call it Octavia, even though it's Octavia.
Super excited, and I wanted to unbox... It's a lot. I wanted to unbox all this with you guys. So first thing I have is the dining out guide, order healthy and think healthy. This is if I honestly, truly have to eat out. It shows you exactly what I can have at a lot of restaurants, not all restaurants, but a lot of them. This is my shake cup to put my shakes in and my stuff like that, and then just shake it and bam, your shake is made, boo-boo. So the first feeling
yeah, okay, so that's how most protein shakes are made, but thanks.
Have tried, which I had to eat when I first woke up, was the cranberry honey nut granola. So that's the first thing we got.
Oh my god, the glare on this is so bad.
Chocolate chip pancakes. Creamy chocolate shake. Ooh, roasted garlic creamy smashed potatoes. Chocolate mint cookie crisp, which I am so excited for. I love mint. Dark chocolate covered cherry shake. Rustic tomato herb penne, which I am excited for. We have creamy double peanut butter crisp bar. This stuff is probably so ridiculously priced, and you can just buy the freaking generic granola bars at like Walmart or whatever grocery store for probably half the price. Creamy double peanut butter crisp bar, so these better be good because I have 2 of them. Raisin oat cinnamon crisp. Chocolate
and these
fudge
things have to be tiny.
Bar. Buttermilk cheddar herb biscuit with Mediterranean rosemary. Oh, okay, boo-boo. I have a biscuit up in here. So this is a biscuit, and it has 110 calories. It has 3 fat, 1 saturated fat, 0 trans fat, 20 cholesterol, 350 sodium, which is one of the highest sodiums, 330 potassium, 13 grams of carbs, 4 fiber, 2 sugar, and 11 protein. By eating 5 feelings a day, you get all of your vitamins.
I just care about the macros, goddamn. I don't care about all the other stuff.
I'm gonna be feeling good. I have a home-style chicken flavored and vegetable noodle soup, which I am excited to try. We have another little book in there. It's the Optavia Guide, your first 30 days of integration to lifelong transformation, one healthy habit at a time. Mustard and onion sticks. I am pumped for these.
Of course, because it's the only thing that has like onion on the title, so she's super excited about it.
We have some red berry crunchy O's cereal, which you're allowed on program, is almond milk that's unsweetened, so I got some of that, so that would be good with this.
See, she should just stick to almond milk, dude. It's 30 calories for a cup for like the unsweetened almond milk.
We have a Caramel Delight Crisp Bar. I heard that this is a lot of people's favorite, so I'm excited to try it. We have a Decadent Double Chocolate Brownie, chocolate chip cookie. Ooh, I love cookies. Silky peanut butter and chocolate chip, zesty cheddar and Italian herb crunchers, wild strawberry shake. I'm not really the biggest fan on stuff like this. This is all a bunch of bullshit stuff, dude. This is probably something I'll have right when I wake up.
I want her to read all the calories of this thing, because they all gotta be like the same amount of calories. right? Like all of them, if you're eating 6 times a day, all of these fuelings are probably like 200 or less calories.
Never hungry when I wake up. So, is a Chia Bliss smoothie with coconut sugar from the Philippines, kiwi, pineapple, blueberry, and apple. We have a book, Living a Longer, Healthier Life, which I am going to read all this. Obviously, it's gonna take me.
Oh yeah, that's way above Amberlynn's reading capabilities. She's stuck in the young adult genre. There's no way she can read this type of stuff.
A minute or two. It's actually a workbook that you write in.
Oh god, that's just what she needs is another journal. Oh shit.
Your girl's excited because your girl like...
If she calls herself my girl one more time, I'm gonna lose my shit. You are not, and never will be, my girl.
That's right. This next book is even thicker and bigger, and it literally hit me in the face if you go back and watch that. This one's called Dr. A's Habits of Health.
That's the face of a guy that definitely wants to help you live a better life and definitely not take all your money.
I like to learn about stuff.
You're lying, Morgan.
Ooh, press X to doubt.
Day 1 of me being on Optivia is that I have to eat 30 minutes of waking up and drink a cup of water. This is way over a cup, but I have to eat.
I still don't understand her, like, after 9 years on YouTube, she still hasn't learned how to just drink water consistently.
5 of their foods a day, and then 1 lean ingredient a day. This video is gonna be my first week on Optivia.
She's such a fucking moron, dude. She's so stupid.
So I've opened the first feeling.
Like, I'm sure the word is on all the boxes. Like, she sees it all day. She's gotta know how to say it by now.
And I'm gonna eat this and try this on camera. It's the cranberry honey no.
If she says I'm nervous, I'm done.
Granola bar. So I chose something that I feel like might be my least favorite, just to kind of get that first taste out of the way. I know that's probably a weird way to think, but let's try it. I'm really nervous.
It's, oh my god, dude. It's a freaking granola bar. I'm so done. She's such, oh my god. She's such an idiot.
20 minutes later.
Ooh, alright. Sorry you guys had to see that. That was a little much. That was a little much for me. It's a granola bar though. How are you nervous about this? It's a granola bar. It's you. She hates it.
It's so good.
It's I'm gonna keep saying it. It's a freaking granola bar. Generic ass granola bar.
Okay, y'all. I got all of my feelings.
She's got all of her feelings in a row right next to each other.
Set and ready to go. Tonight we just have some chicken with a little bit of seasoning. So that's my lean, a condiment. Another condiment
just eat this, dude, like 6 times a day. Holy shit. It'd be a lot better and more filling than just freaking all these other bullshits.
Used is this herb stuff. I also used a teaspoon
anything that's not onion powder and garlic salt is just herb stuff.
Of oils. That's
she doesn't know the actual names of it.
Over here I have another fat, which is the balsamic dressing, and then we have obviously the green, tons of spinach, and my optional snack, I chose just to have some pickles on the side. Day 2, February 2nd, and I just woke up. So I'm having a dark chocolate cherry shake.
So remember, keep in mind, she like started, or like, I guess talked about starting it on, what was it, January 30th?
And I'm gonna do a taste test for you guys.
Hates it, dude. Look at that face. Look at it. Look at it.
I'm gonna put more water in it.
What the? Oh shit.
Because I noticed that yesterday when I had the strawberry one, that it says put a cup of water in there, but I think it tastes better with a little bit more. Actually, a lot better. I'd say the shakes are my least favorite, but everything else.
Which is so weird since she drinks those like Premier Protein shakes nowadays. Like that's like everything. That's like what she has every morning.
I've tried has been really good. So today I actually weighed in at 550.0.
I was right.
So
550.
on the first day I lost 3.4. Of course, it's gonna come off pretty quickly because your girl is big.
Well, your girl is big and in a massive calorie deficit.
I'm currently just in the spot of I had my number 2 feelings maybe less than an hour ago. How I'm feeling is like really good. For my feeling number 2, I was just...
She said the same shit with Jenny Craig. She said the same shit with Weight Watchers all 8 times that she did it.
Like, I'm not even hungry. This food and the way I'm eating definitely takes away cravings. I know it's only day 2. Welcome to day 3. So it is the end of the night. Little story time for you guys. I was getting into my head so bad. Day 1, everything that I ate from the program I liked. I enjoyed all the tastes. I wasn't hungry at all. Day 2, I wasn't hungry at all either.
Dude, just hungry. It's an O. There's an O in there.
But the situation was, every single thing I tried as my first 3, was it 3? Yeah. My first 3 fuelings when I'm supposed to have 5 a day, they all were disgusting, and I'm just being honest. I was literally gagging. And that's not an exaggeration. Like, I literally almost puked.
Which, if you watch back to her freaking pull out all these boxes, she's like, oh my god, these sound so good. Oh, I'm so excited for all of these. Like, okay.
Starting to get down and out at that point. At that point, I had some friends over. We were about to have more people over. We were going to have a bonfire. And I was just like, is this even worth it? Like,
this is my dude, I'm telling you guys, this is like one of my favorite scenes in the Amberverse. I fucking love this part.
It's just, there are gonna be some things I don't like, just like in the real world. Like, emotionally, I was a wreck, but like physically, I felt so good. My mind and my brain was like, it's like a fog was lifted. I was trying to find every excuse.
Oh man, I think they cut out the part where she's like, they all had their hot dogs and their chips and their this and their that, and she's like, oh, can't have any of it.
Around with their hot dogs and their chips and their this and their that, and I'm just like, can't have any of it. To quit, and I found one. So I got to thinking. I was like, how many calories am I eating in a day doing this?
Oh, here we go. Here's the scapegoat, or the escape goat, as Amber calls it.
Program. So I logged everything into my MyFitnessPal from day 1 and day 2, and it was only about 900 calories. I know a lot of weight loss patients eat around that amount. It's like 900, 1200, and then eventually they eat 1500. And that's how it is with this program. You start off by eating 900, and then once you get closer to goal, you start eating more, and they start teaching you how to not eat their fuelings, but choose healthier meals throughout the day. I started getting...
Yeah, while also finding a way to like force you to have a reliance on their stuff, because you'll start gaining weight back and they're like, oh shit, I need more of their products so I can lose weight again.
Freaked out. I also had a lot of people in my ear telling me, yeah, 900 calories seems too little and all this stuff. And
see, why not just admit that it was you? Like, why not just say that you wanted to quit? She's like, well, other people were telling me I had to quit, so I went ahead and did it. It wasn't my fault. It was their fault.
I was just like,
classic, getting
scared. But the thing was, I wasn't hungry at all. I felt satisfied.
Yeah, that's totally why she stopped the program, right? It's because she wasn't hungry.
And every time it was time to eat again, I was like, I wasn't even hungry. So I messaged...
Dude, you mean to tell me that you were in a massive calorie deficit and not hungry, but you wanted to quit the program? Like, dude, that's the best of both worlds. Like, if you're eating less and not hungry and feel good, like, you won, dude. That's it. You won the game. I messaged
my health coach and I told her I don't think I can do this anymore. I ended up having brown rice that night.
What's with the rice, dude? She always goes for brown rice when she binges.
Which you're not allowed to have on program.
Yeah, no shit.
And I had a cup of noodle.
And the cup of noodle, dude. I will never understand Amberlynn Reid's palate. Like, I don't get it. Like, everyone has their foods that they like, but hers is like, she's always goes for the brown rice and always goes for the cup of noodle. Even today, like every day, she has a cup of noodle.
So I ended the day at about 1,600 calories. So I'm gonna stop doing Optavia, and I am just going to, you know, eat less and eat healthy. Why am I doing Optavia? Like, this was the worst idea I've ever came up with. I was
one of the worst. You've come up with a lot of bad ones.
Terrified about the amount of
I mean, the 8 times that it took you to learn that Weight Watchers probably wasn't sustainable for you was to name one of them.
Calories I was consuming. My coach was super kind and super understanding, and
again, the kind.
She kept pushing me. She was like, "You can do this. I know you can. Like, just give it."
Ugh, poor girl didn't know who she was talking to.
Another week, give it another try. And I wasn't listening to her. I was just like, I really don't think I can do this. And I was finding every excuse not to, because I'm so just like mental, like, let's be real. She was giving me ideas and ways to where I could eat around 1,200 to 1,300 calories a day, which is so much better because a person my size, you need to lose weight or you're gonna die. So, like, even Dr. Now...
Yeah, that really hasn't resonated with you, though. It's nice to say, but it's never really resonated with you after all these years.
From my 600-pound life, gives his patients a 1,200-calorie diet in the beginning. I woke up today, and I weighed in at 550.6, so that's a 0.6 weight gain. Because of the sodium, and
sure,
that's really the only thing I think of, because that cup of noodle, I'm gonna be real, it has a lot of sodium in it.
It's never because you ate in a calorie surplus. I mean, you always say you ate less, but we know by now. We know.
Because Optavia is very low sodium, so I was retaining a lot of water from deciding to eat that cup of noodle.
Sure.
So I woke up and I was like, okay, I'm not doing Optavia. I'm just gonna do my own thing. I ended up making,
which has certainly helped her over the years,
you know, really healthy meal. And then I just felt binge crazy. Like, I just wanted to binge on everything. So I ended up having pasta. Like, it was a mess. Like, Optavia really takes that away from you. I feel ashamed that I thought that this program wasn't gonna work for me for a minute there. So I'm gonna be talking to my health coach and figuring out what we think I should do for me.
Yeah, you know, we already know you're gonna quit, dude. Like, we already know.
February 8th. A few days ago, I have officially decided not to do Optavia. I have decided this through talking with my...
So she'd made it like, what, 3 days, maybe 4? Okay, good job. We couldn't even make it a week.
My health coach, with my girlfriend, with tons of people who are close to me.
Yeah, she really sat down with all these individuals and was like, guys, like, I want to continue. Should I do it? Like, please, like, I need your help. Like, yeah, she really did that, sure. She's just trying to build up her straw man argument to be like, well, all these people told me I shouldn't do it, so I'm not going to do it.
I thought 800 to 900 calories is not sustainable for someone my weight.
It's
and if
not.
I was to ever try eating more than that, I would gain weight.
Not
it would
long
mess
term.
up with my it would mess up my metabolism.
See, she looked to the side again because she has no fucking idea what she's talking about. No, it's not gonna mess up your metabolism.
My doctor was totally fine with this program. I did talk to her about it.
I'm sure you did.
She was totally fine with it until I told her how many calories I would be eating. And then she told me that's just not a good idea. I just know that for me, having 800 to 900 calories is scary and bad for my body. I have failed and I have failed and I have failed countless times.
Yeah. Oh, seriously, that is like one of the most iconic pieces of the Amberverse, and definitely one of my favorites. I think I'll probably look at the Weight Watchers stuff next, because that stuff's actually really funny too. Look, guys, but you guys have to realize that our girl loses weight different than everyone else, right? It's different for her. Her body's different, more unique. She's a scientific anomaly. And, you know, just being in a calorie deficit and feeling good and feeling like you're getting enough food and not hungry, like, that's just not good enough. It's scary to be in such a calorie deficit like that, right? Even if she's losing weight and it's going to be good for her health and she feels good, like, you guys just wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand, so sorry. So she had to quit. She had to quit. But alright, guys, that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you made it this far, consider subscribing to the channel so we can get towards 3,000 subscribers next. But, you know, as always, thank you all for the continued support and look forward to, you know, growing this community and keep making videos for you all. So with that being said, y'all stay safe out there and I'll see y'all in the next video.